Happening. Thanks for the follow, man. How's your day going? I'm just getting set up for red. Yeah, I'm on Discord as well. How you on Predator? I think I need to play with the mic settings at some point as well. Yeah, I'm loving a Twix. It's a Twix. Well, it's a cheap version of Twix. Right, that should be a bit better. So, everyone ready for raiding? I'm trying to not munch too loud that you have to listen to it. I better mute it a sound. Also, who likes it, the nice shiny RGB lights? I forgot to turn them on last night. My mouth did move. If anybody's watching, wondering who the fuck I'm talking to the imaginary voices in my head. It's called Discord. Hey, cheers for the follow. How's your day going? How's your day, Jaden? Yeah, it's been good, thanks. What I need to do is figure out how to stop it reading both sets of chat. I need to tell it to stop reading that one. Yay! I'm trying to work out how to stop it reading everything. I need to blacklist. No, that's the wrong thing. Control panel? Oh, this might be it. Right. How do we blacklist? Keyboard filter. Messages. There must be a way. User group. Blacklist. That's the blacklist group. Ah, right, here we go. This might be the answer. Right. Let's see if that works. Who, me? I'm testing something. Right. Time to start setting up our guild event. Also, if anybody's interested, there's merch for sale. You can get t-shirts and mugs. Why is he trying to lorry today? Right. That might be my next one to blacklist. Pretzel Rock. Can we control panel, user group, blacklist. Right. That should be that. You can't. It's automatic. There's no way to stop it because it's a bot. I did have a way around it, but it doesn't work anymore. I used to have a second account that stopped the music bot getting posted into chat, but they stopped you doing that. Probably for that very reason. I need to quickly try and do the assignment plan before we get underway. I'm just trying to work on a spreadsheet just now. Right, I'll leave it at that just now. Create the event. So this all imports from a website which sets our attendance. So this is all done through Discord and the website. So all the data gets put into Discord, handed off to the website. From the website, it then feeds back to the game. This is how we do our attendance, and it allows us to make sure that EP is awarded for those that have signed up in advance. So you can see this is all sort of data pooling just now. Just takes a couple of minutes. Once that's done, I'll do the invites. We'll then do a nominal roll. Mega does her EP thing. And then we can get tonight's event underway once I get to look at Sims. I wonder if he actually gets the meme in this yet. It's like story time. There we go. So that's showing who's all signed up. So only one person never set their attendance, so that's somebody that will be deducted EP straight away. Right, for those that are on Discord and listening to the stream, I'm about to unmute myself on Discord. So this is your pre-warning that you're going to hear two voices. Right, nominal roll time. Let's get ourselves set up and underway. Is Neil still not got his headset sorted? Right, Blade, Frosty. I know that Draven will be late. Lavender. Matador. Pick. Hummus. Shorty. Storm. Zinnia. Omega. Did somebody else just speak there? Because it was really quiet if they did. Predator's trying to talk, but it's just really quiet, so I can't hear you at all, mate. Oh, I can hear you now. Right. Let me just do that. Oh, I need to redo that one more time. Nobody seen Neil? Oh, he's just come online. I know that he did mention he was having problem with his headset a minute ago on Discord. Yeah, she's here. Right. Did I grab a screenshot of that? That goes to Omega for her to do her thing. So the standby one doesn't get deducted because I know that he's running late. He always will do. But the one that's in red is a deduction for not setting attendance. Actually, the one that's in orange gets the sign up bonus, advanced sign up. Yep. Right, has everyone uploaded their sims? I need to know. So we should have an LFR sim and we should also have a heroic sim for tonight. And this is to allow us to work out what content we're going to be doing first and foremost. Because depending on the percentages, who, what, where. It's because you're not setting it correctly, so you need to make sure that it's, for the LFR is veteran 8 of 8, and for heroic it is hero 6 of 6. Same as Wednesdays. So it needs to be set to the max upgrade. How much are you all set for doing this tonight? Because obviously you're front and centre, because Brag's away dealing with his sister. Happy days. Right, as was mentioned on Wednesday when we finished raid, depending on the percentage of upgrades that we need from tonight would depend whether or not we actually do LFR or not, or whether we're just going to progress into heroic. It's also been previously mentioned about pug raiding. The general ruling is that you don't pug raid until the guild has cleared for whatever content it is you want to do. I did say I wasn't going to make it a rule, however I'm going to have to enforce something. It's something that I'm going to talk about between the officers and the bannermen once Bragg gets back, to decide what's going to be the best course of action. Because obviously when people pug raid, you take away 20% chance of us getting one item of loot. That one item could ultimately be something that is a massive upgrade for someone else, including yourself. And by pugging it, you're actually leaving the RNG chance to try and get that percentage. Right, is everyone's sims in? Right, I'm going to base this off of what we've got just now. So, Matty, what chest piece are you currently wearing? Why is that such a huge jump for you? Yeah, but this is LFR. I wonder if it's... Right. So that's something we don't need to worry about, so... I mean, sort of looking down the list of people who need upgrades, it's Shorty, Matty, and probably Neil. The rest is from LFR are pretty much only just into the major upgrade, which is 0.3. Anything less than 0.3 is class a minor upgrade. And it looks like it's just used 3 that really benefit from LFR. So with that in mind, my recommendation is the 3 of yous work out between yourselves to do the LFR before reset. Try and do it together. Try and get other guildies to help you as well to increase your loot chances, but we are not going into LFR tonight. We go in. What build do we have?
Why has Narok focused its attack here?
Right, if everyone can step inside.
We stopped. He reaches the heart of a murder cell.
I'm assuming all add-ons are up to date, mate.
All the easier to follow him.
I just need my notes. base this off that one. So you go into that group. You're in there. Happy days, mate. It's alright, I've got enough for it. It's actually one of the things that I need to talk about with people when we finish tonight. Right, if you just make your way down to the left, start clearing out stuff. Whilst you're doing that, I can start importing all the CD plans and stuff. Yeah, we've just got to use what you already had in here anyway. I mean, healers are still the same, so major CDs will still be in the same place. Once the trash is cleared, make sure that you turn on your MRT notes. I'm only going to do up to all cross just now. Yeah, you just keep clearing trash whilst I'm just uploading the notes into my MRT so that I can then push out to everyone. Can you just confirm to me what spec you are? Cool, that's all I needed to know. Just need to check blood mallet for this. Do. I mean, you can use bloodlust to clear the trash. Alright. In case anybody's been watching, wondering what I was doing there, we have set a spreadsheet set up, courtesy of another healer, which is very publicly known for him that plays WoW, and he has some really good structured sheets for doing CD plans and assignment plans, which you can then import directly into method raid tools. It makes healing and assignments a lot quicker to flow. If you're in guilds and you're wondering how to do this, hit me up after our raid and I will point you in the direction of it. It's really helpful to get things organised. It saves a lot of time. It means then that there's less sort of having to mess around and you can get things done a lot quicker. So as you can see, like, they're all clearing out the trash. I've put our CD plans in. I'm now putting out our markers, which again is all in the assignment plan sheet so that we're ready to go. The last thing I need to do is set up MRT for markers for the tanks so that the tanks are always marked up at any given time. Makes it easier on our healers. Short of Europe for this one. You should have Greater Invis as a talented ability. You want to go and hit the boss, then straight after it hit Greater Invisibility to reset the boss.
Forward to watching either way.
So you need to have hit him first before using your ability. So in that case, you'll need to come back because it will aggro onto you. Get away, it'll not work now.
AOE incoming.
I mean, that's one way to do it, I guess. Predators also says good luck to everybody, by the way. He's currently watching the stream. Right, time for the sign up bonus. The doing time bonus, sorry. It's also time to do your pots and stuff. Everyone should have cookies. I'll put out the feast, as always. So everybody munch up. Remember and use your augmented runes. So 2 missing. There we go. And also make sure you've done your flasks as well. I'll quickly pass out the notes. So first up is personal notes. That is the personal notes. Make sure that you save them and set them. And that there is the heal plan. Everybody identify where they're going. Anybody get any questions? Right. Last ready check. Make sure all your buffs are up. You need a mage buff. Mage buff. Okay. Yeah, I'll do it later. Right, the one main difference from this to normal is that instead of you automatically having the ability to burn the branches, is it's going to fall from the sky. There's a little puddle, stand in it, pick up the debuff or buff, depending how you want to look at this, to then burn the branches. So you can't just go straight to burning branches. You need to collect the falling red stuff by standing in the puddle, grab it, then go burn branches. The other thing that changes is the big circles. You need to take them out over the top of where the little flowers is in order to animate them to then bring the ads in. Same principle, we want them into the centre, so everyone then needs to come in near to the tank so that we can then CC them down and then bust them down. Any questions? Right, quick ready check. Shorty, this is going to be on you to make sure that you do Bloodlust at the right point tonight. So when it pops up, that's when you need to press the icon.
Five, four, three, two, one. AOE incoming.
Power infusion.
5.
Taunted.
Out the lines.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Cone.
AOE incoming.
Get ready to go out with the debuffs. Go and stand over where the flowers is. Don't run over the top of the tanks. Stop running around the circle over the tanks. Fuck me.
Boss.
Stack in with the ads so that we can get them.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Cone.
AOE incoming.
Dream flight.
Watch out the splash.
5.
Taunted.
Out with the debuff.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Zephyr.
Watch the cone. There goes another one.
AOE incoming.
Look, if you don't bring the ads to the tanks, we don't get them.
Taunt boss.
Right, now out to your markers.
Intermission. So,
Make sure you're in your circle so that you get the debuff and then you can start burning the branches. Yeah, I'm dead as well. It's too many ads.
soak.
Right. If these will just round this one back. Yeah, it wasn't enough animated in the first phases. Right, when you get the big circle around you, you need to go out away from each other, not stand on top of each other. Don't stand directly on top of the tanks. We're kind of easy to spot. We've got two symbols above our head. That big circle needs to be taken off of us because we've got limited space as it is. The big circle needs to go on top of the little ads that are the little seedlings on the ground in order to animate them. The more that we get up during that phase, the less we have in the intermission. Anybody got any questions? Right, I'm not going to put out food. We're not going to use food for this because this is going to take a bit of getting used to. Happening, dude. You part of the guild? Yeah. Right then.
Five, four, three, two, one. AOE incoming.
Power infusion.
Five.
Taunted.
Watch out the way they splash.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Cone.
AOE incoming.
Dream flight.
Go out with the D-boss.
Taunt boss.
Bring the ads in by coming close to us.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Cone.
AOE incoming.
Out the splash.
Five.
Taunted.
Again, go out.
Shockwave.
Put it over the top of the ads.
Zephyr.
Look where the seedlings is.
Ads.
Look where they're animating. Don't just take it out random places.
High stacks.
Taunt boss.
Intermission.
Spirit link.
Head to different areas.
High stacks.
I'm dead.
Soak. Soak. Soak.
Shorty, what killed you? Sorry, I can't hear you.
Five, four, three, two, one. AOE incoming.
Power infusion.
Five.
Which D-boss?
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Frontal.
AOE incoming.
Bit of mitigation.
Green flight.
Out with the debuffs. Remember, place it over where the ads is. Not over the top of each other, you're just going to kill each other.
Tuned boss.
Like threes on top of each other.
AOE incoming.
Out the circle.
Five.
Taunted. Anti-magic zone.
Came back out for the
Shockwave.
Set.
Ads.
AOE
AOE.
incoming.
Rewind.
Taunt boss.
Intermission.
Spirit link.
High stacks. Soak.
You need to try to burn the branches.
So.
Raise ally. Healing tide.
Soak.
Right, there's still a couple of bits of the branches to go. Bloodlust. Whoever's got it.
Bloodlust.
AOE
And the
incoming.
fight just becomes a rinse repeat. Can everyone see where I'm stood just now? The blue marker.
Five.
Not for you.
Taunted.
That's a question to all the folk who's dead.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Right, see all these ads I'm running over just now? That's where you need to put the circles on.
AOE.
These things to animate them. You need to animate these so that we can kill them. The more that we get down during these phases, so go out to where the ads is, spread out, and if you notice they're in 4 different directions out from the boss.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
There's a cone.
AOE incoming.
Again, if we can CC them, if there's anybody to do it. Don't know if you've got this done, have you? Have you
Fine.
used it?
High stacks.
You getting the idea about putting the circles out over the 4 different areas? Hey, how's it going? Yes. Yes, you need to put it on them to animate them so that we can actually kill them. So, who said no? Blade, was that you? Sounded like you said no. I know that, but can I work on one thing at a time? It's challenging. You can do. Look. Right. Is everyone ready? Need a mage buff? Right then. Everyone good? I'm assuming you've got retribution all up, haven't you? Yeah, it was because I was too far.
Five, four, three, two, one.
AOE incoming.
Five.
Haunted. Power infusion.
So where the lines is going out? Well, those lines just went, it's where the ads are. So that's where the 4 circles need to now go.
AOE incoming.
Green flight.
There you go. So 4 different directions. Don't run in the same direction, so otherwise we end up missing one.
Taunt boss.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Frontal cone.
AOE incoming.
So the next set of ads is going out in the same lines.
Five.
Mana tide. Haunted.
Again, put them out over the lines.
Ads.
AOE incoming.
Yeah, I'm going as well. So it's not every set of ads we want up, it's about half them from each side. Swipe it.
Soak.
Can you two that's still wandering about please kill themselves?
Soak.
Look, go into the centre, look we asked. Lavender. Right, that was slightly better. Right, so when you take the circles out, put them over the seeds. Try and only activate 2 seeds at any given time. Try and not dump it on top of 3 on a row. So don't try and encompass all 3 of them. Try and get it so that it's just 2 of them. There is 3 per line. We only want the furthest ones out. So take them out as far as you can along that line. That way we can then get up that way 2, 4, 6, 8 ads at a time. Stack close to the centre, that way we can then group them all in. Any questions? See you later.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
AOE incoming.
Power infusion.
Five.
Taunted.
So again, where the lines is where we're going to have to put the debuffs.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Watch the cone. So we're ready to spread across the 4 lines that went out.
Dream flight.
And 4 people, out you go. 4 different directions. Well, let's all just back in the same place.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Right, fuck it, wipe it.
AOE incoming.
Destruction takes root. Endless agony.
Right, before you all run off, who was the 4 people with the bombs on them? Is there any reason why 3 went on one place? It's nothing. That's so. If you read that top note, what does it say above those symbols? What's the grey line of text? So it's for the intermission. That's not the intermission. Anybody else? I mean, you've already had a pre-warning that it's going to come out, so everyone should sort of spread around the room loosely around the boss so that these are covering different sides. So to make this a bit easier, if you pre-plan by going roughly in the direction that you're going for the intermission, which isn't a guarantee that that's the way you're going to end up going for the routes, because it could be an RNG factor that 2 of yous get marked up from the orange side, which means that one of yous needs to go to whatever side isn't. Does that make a bit of sense to people? Look, listen to the call outs, because then that gives you a pre-warning of what's coming. I don't just call things out because I think that it's a good idea. It's because it's to pre-warn you of the mechanic that's about to happen, to allow you to check your situational awareness to make a move and advance in the direction you need to. Everyone happy?
Five, four, three, two, one.
Power infusion.
AOE incoming.
Five.
Taunted.
So there's the lines. Start to position yourselves roughly in different directions, apart from
Sure.
behind the tank, unless you're at range that you can do it.
AOE incoming.
And debuffs.
Green flight.
Don't go too far out or you won't be able to get healed though. There's the markers spread out around the different areas towards the seeds.
Taunt boss.
Rewind.
Then you need to come in so that we can pick the ads up out the cone.
AOE incoming.
There's the next set of lines going out. So another 4 sets of areas to go and stand.
Five.
Taunted.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Zephyr.
Ads.
AOE
AOE.
incoming.
Spirit link.
Taunt boss.
Right, last set of ads.
So.
Neil, where you meant to be?
So. So. High stacks. So.
Oh, no problem. That should have been the bloodlust point, which we're now missing.
AOE incoming.
Green flight. Power infusion.
Five.
You need to take it.
Shockwave.
Taunted.
AOE incoming.
I've still got the aggro.
Taunted. Healing tide.
Taunt boss.
Zephyr.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
AOE.
AOE incoming.
Ancestral guidance.
Five.
Taunted. Mana tide.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
High stack.
Cool.
Rewind.
AOE.
AOE incoming.
I'm down. Can't take that.
Shadow.
Intermission.
Yeah.
The side.
Right. Omega, you're going to switch to DPS and... What's that? That's why people are split across the different areas. Do. Right. I've also noticed the mechanic. We keep him facing the markers, the lines will always go out the same direction. Yeah, it'll either go at 45-degree angles to the markers or it'll go on them, it's one of the two. But they'll always, if we always keep them facing the same direction, they will always go out directly on top of each other, which means then that they'll land in the lava. As in that the second ones will then become animated quicker. Normally we do a bit better, but this is the first time doing heroic as a go. We're a few short numbers as well, but it should be going okay. Right, let's do the next check. Don't worry about your food buff. You will not lose EP for not having the food buff in this. I'm trying to get the mechanics down first. But you do need flasks and stuff. Also need an evoker buff. I'm maybe out of range now. Go again. Thank you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
AOE incoming.
Five.
Taunted.
See how it goes straight out from.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Watch going. Turn them around a bit so it's straight onto you.
Incoming.
No, this way. My way.
Green flight.
Debuffs out.
Mana tide.
Toned boss.
Rewind.
And stack in so that we get the ads.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Cone.
AOE incoming.
Five.
Swap.
Taunted.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Ads.
AOE
AOE.
incoming.
Spirit link.
Toned boss.
You need to keep him a second. Right.
Intermission.
Not so many ads left. Go off to different markers. Start picking up the debuffs.
Soak.
There's plenty of time to be able to go and get it and move out.
Soak.
There's only one set of roots left out the back.
Soak.
Lust.
Time Warp. Healing Tide.
There's a soak mechanic at the back that was missed. CR
Power
Blade.
Infusion. Raise Ally.
AoE incoming. Taunt boss.
Dot.
On that line. Cone.
AoE incoming.
Get ready to power out the debuffs.
Dream Flight. Ancestral Guidance. Zephyr.
5. Ads.
Then
Taunted.
stack in so that we can pick them up. You need to bring them towards the tank out the cone.
AoE incoming.
Mana Tide.
See, it goes out exactly in the same bit because he's not moved.
Taunt boss.
Out the debuffs.
Shockwave.
Watch the cone. Stop running that over the top of the tank.
Incoming.
Sorry, I've had to bubble.
Five. Intermission.
Yeah, we'll wipe it.
Left side.
Yeah, there's a repair vendor here. These have all got 300 gold as guild funds per day for repairs. So if everyone releases and repairs at the vendor. Right. Let's put down a feast this time. Since we're a bit closer, starting to get the idea of it. Would they come and eat up? course, is the reason you didn't repair when I asked you to. I mean, you didn't need to like cast everyone to repair. Because I knew that everyone was close to 25%, and if you die, you'll lose that 25%. Whenever I raise you, you've got no weapon, and you cannot effectively engage in combat. Heather, how's your gear looking? What item level are you at? Right, last ready check. Yeah, it might be an idea, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, Lavender's also got the ability to AoE stun things. Omega can use Psychic Scream. Look, there's a couple of different things can be used. Yep. Yeah, so if you do yours first. Yeah, because you'll get the most. It extends the duration. Yeah. I mean, you should see the debuff on the nameplates, which is like a little blue wand. No one's ever an idiot.
Five,
Oh, wait.
4, 3,
Don't do that.
2, 1.
KVM error. Right, 5-second pull timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Power infusion.
AoE incoming.
Turn on the line, come on. Nope.
5.
Taunted.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Watch your cone. Bombs on 5 seconds.
AoE incoming.
Bombs.
Taunt
Dodge.
boss.
Rewind.
Stack in so that we can grab them.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Cone. Go for it, Zia.
AoE incoming.
Neil, go for it. Yeah, that was Bloodlust. That was the wrong thing.
Taunted.
Shockwave.
AoE.
AoE incoming.
Spirit Link. Taunted.
Taunt boss.
Intermission.
Make sure you're on the right sides.
Soak.
Grab the soaks.
Soak. Soak.
Somebody get the soaks, make sure everyone's got it. The green one needs a soak. Good raid damage.
Soak.
Again, green still needs a soak. Why is there nobody on the green side?
Soak.
Ancestral guidance. Dreamflight.
AOE incoming.
Yeah, Matty.
Mana Tide. Raise Ella.
5.
Haunted.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Cone.
AOE
AoE.
incoming.
Bombs out.
Zephyr.
Taunt
Charge.
boss.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Cone. Move through things in here. Neil, you need to bring that ad in. I can't fucking get it by this. It was aggroing onto you.
Taunt boss.
Out the debuffs.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
There's a cone going out as well. That's going right on top of someone.
Ads.
AOE
AoE.
incoming.
Five.
Come on.
Intermission.
Right, he's down. We can fucking survive it. Eventually. Oh no, it's fucking loads.
Soak.
Spirit Link. Wind Rush.
Soak. Soak. Soak.
It's a soak out orange. Soaks.
Soak.
On it green.
Tide.
Soak.
Somebody needs to finish that route on the far side.
Zephyr.
Soak.
Somebody on the purple side needs to finish that route. Thank you. Make sure you get the soaks. Yeah, I know. I'll keep an eye on it.
Ancestral Guidance. Dream Flight. Power Infusion.
I've got
Raise
it.
Ally.
Alright, never mind. Go for it.
Mana Tide.
Should have a second combat potion you can all use.
AOE incoming.
Five.
Frontal in 5.
Taunted.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Cone. Bomb in 5.
AOE incoming.
Fuck them off, don't bother putting them over it. Put them to the sides of the seeds. Don't put them on the seeds. Do not put them on the seeds.
Ads.
Taunted.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Cone. It's a tactical play. We get the
AOE
boss
incoming.
without doing the seeds. There you go. Predator says bravo to everybody. Right. Let's have a look at the loot. I need to bring up one more audit before I click this so as I can see. Make sure you're on the hero or heroic overview tab before selecting whether it's best in slot. A grey circle is best in slot. I don't want to hear about theoretical best in slots tonight or ever again. And an orange is an upgrade. Thanks very much, mate. D. The reason you didn't take that as a best in slot? Right, so this becomes GP of 60 now, because we're now into heroic. And upgrades are half price. Have you not got it? If you're in the UK, the O2 was doing a deal that you can get it for free. You can play for free up until 20 as well. Have you done the bracelet, sorry? Right, so based on PR, it becomes you. Right, if everyone can come grab their gear. Well done, engineer. Omega. Before you all step off, oh, we need to fucking clear the trash before we can repair. I forgot about that. Whereabouts? Alright. Yeah, so everything repaired before we push on. And I'm turning that off. Everything upgrade, repaired. You getting it for Christmas? You can do. So this is something I'm going to talk about at the end of the night, but yeah, look, Mythic builds is normally better for trash. But the only thing is, if you use any of your major CDs, you're kind of stuck in it. But that's why we'd reset the boss to then reset talents. Yeah. Right. Start clearing trash, guys. Sorry, I missed that. I forgot what I asked. I asked about gaming PC. She's getting it for your Christmas. The other question I was going to ask then is, have you already picked out what you want? Are you building it yourself? Right, that's the CD notes out and also the personal notes. So once trash is cleared, make sure you set the relevant notes. Spread out with debuffs, don't cover other players with it. Right, Shorty, let's see if you can get it right this time. To reset the boss. So you want to hit it, then after you've aggroed it, greater invis. You don't need to be right on top of it, just within range. There you go. You're fucking nearly getting as good as dice at that. The only difference is you don't even fucking see his spell come out. It's like, boom, dead. I don't know what he's using. Yeah, it's good. But as long as you've got somebody to help you with it. Right. What we're going to do is, to start this part off, is where it says left, middle and right, if you go and stand next to the relevant ad with the relevant markers, so there's the axe, the sword and what it says, the dagger. So if you go and stand where you're meant to, so that I can see that you all know where you're meant to be. So you need to load in your own. So you go into it and it should be in your personal notes for this boss. Right, so that makes me wonder, have you actually got this set up correctly then? So open up your MRT, go into notes, go to settings. Okay, read from top to bottom, which ones are marked, which ones isn't. Yep. Okay, and down the bottom. Okay, so the one that you need is to have ticked that you've not is save received notes, second from bottom at the top section. Everyone should have this. And enable when receiving a new note. Everyone should have them ticked. The only person that doesn't have them ticked is me, because I don't want MD overriding the notes that I have, because it's for us. Has everyone got those settings? Yeah, because it means if you turn it off and then I'm pushing out notes, it will automatically just turn it back on. Right, so let's push out the notes once again. So that there is the personal notes and that there is the CD plan. You should now be able to go in and set the personal notes, because it says personal note next to it with the name of the boss. Everyone got it? Right, so who have we got over this side, firstly? Yep, that's right. Who have we got this side? Yeah, Matty, you're right, you're over this side. Right, just a quick explanation of how these three markers work. I know this is kind of going back to re-educate, but it's important you understand this. The one on the left is for folk to use immunities on. So that is your anti-magic shield or your divine, whatever you want to use, whichever is the preference. We would normally stick the mages on that side as well, however I'm going to try it with the four of us. The ones on the right is a heal absorb. Matty, you need to use your aspectual heal so that you absorb the heals from the healers, and your own personal heal, so it'll give it a kick. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's the one. And the one in the middle is a group soak. The way these work is it shrinks, so it's a big circle, it shrinks down to where the point of the item is. The idea is you stack at the items, so it's not just sort of hover round about the circle and hope for the best and somebody else is going to deal with it. Everyone that's in the relevant groups goes to where the three different icons is, the three different weapons, and absorbs the ability by soaking it, stack on it. That's the first major point. Everybody happy on that? The next one, when you go to there. No, you do them. No. We still do the same order as we have been doing. Left, middle, right. In that sequence, we might change it. So once you've done the soaks, there's going to be different mechanics comes out from each type of soak. We do the one on the left first, we may change it, we might do the one in the middle, depending how pools are going. The next mechanic, this is an important one, you need to track which order you're in. I cannot track what group's going first and second, because I'm having to deal with calling out everything else. All you need to remember is who went into what soak first, what's going in second. This is very, very important. The order of the soak has got to be done in the correct sequence. Group 1 takes the first soak, Group 2 takes the second, and it then goes back to Group 1. You cannot, I repeat, cannot take 2 soaks. It's why the tanks are not listed in the group, because depending on which one of us is the active tank, depends on which one of us remains in the soak. The other one steps out so that we can then swap over. Everyone happy on that? It is important you know which group you're in and keep count of that was the first one, that was the second one, that was the first one, that was the second one. It will happen more than once until we get to a certain phase. You need to track and remember yourself when you soaked and when you didn't. Everyone happy? Yeah. You should never be doing it. It should always be on a mage. Because it should be in the plan for it. However, if I do say list, it's the same thing, yeah. Yeah, that's why it's important you swap around. Right, everyone stack back in. Can we get fresh cookies out? You change my talents around. Lavender. Lavender, are you with us? You're missing your flask. Oh, no, you've got it now. I also think you're potentially using the wrong flask. No, Omega.
Five, four, three, two.
Lost.
Dog
That's time what? Frontals.
Power infusion.
Oh, we might have getting fucking facial again.
Zephyr.
2x2. It's the same as always. If you're away out the back, you're going to get fucking destroyed because I ain't going to help you.
Watch your step.
Frontal.
Mana tide.
2x2.
One. Knock.
First torment's got to be coming in. So first group for torment, in you go.
Anti-magic zone.
There we go. We can get back out. Nice one, guys.
Spirit link.
Watch splash on the ground. Stand in the spirit link. That's that big green circle in the centre. That's for everyone. Get out the swirly. Don't walk backwards. You walk slow. Two by two.
Taunt. So.
Special coming.
So first soap team.
Ancestral guidance. Healing tide.
2x2. Can you stop standing right on top of the tanks? Look, you need to give us space. Jesus.
Taunted.
Get ready for second soak.
coming.
So who didn't make in for the soak? 2x2 again.
Taunt.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal.
Taunt.
2x2. I don't think he's quite understand the concept of cleave yet.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal.
Taunted.
2x2.
Zephyr.
2. Knock.
We need the second torment to be done as well. So the next group for
Green
torment.
flight.
Somebody go and help them.
Anti-magic zone. Rewind. Mana tide.
2x2. Bring them in. Well, that'll be 3x3 then.
Bait. Taunt.
Watch for the leap.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Going 2x2 again. Lavender, you're playing far too far out. You're too late at coming in for soaks and for the 2x2. Making it
Taunt.
hard for
Ancestral
everyone.
guidance.
Oop. 2x2.
Spirit link.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Taunted.
Frontal. 2x2. Who's the one in the back middle just now? Why are you standing in the back middle?
Taunt.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
It was a question. I'm expecting a response.
3.
Healing tide.
Knock.
I mean, you're in melee range to begin with, so there's not very fucking far for you to go. Have we got healers to soak this? Yeah.
Green flight.
Time to die. 9 minutes. Berserk in 4. That's white. Just stack all these on top of each other.
Drop.
Spear. Target you.
Can everybody see the markers on the platform just now? In fact, we'll change it so it's nice bright colours so that folk can see it contrasting to the surroundings. There we go. Thanks, Sam. Right, can everyone now see the 2 relevant markers? That is where you want to be placing the stacks, either side of the boss. Let's just move them back ever so slightly so that they're not right on top of tanks, because folk take this literal. Not that I think you will, because I can probably still see one's been here, there and everywhere. It is important that those are where you place yourselves. Not roughly in those areas, but directly, so that 2 land on top of each other, meaning that they can be cleaved. Does everyone understand the concept of cleave damage? Does anyone not understand the concept of cleave damage? Please answer up. There is no such thing as a stupid response. If you don't understand something, speak up. That way you can be educated properly. No one? Okay. It's important that during this fight, you play in melee range. That means you stay close to the boss. Everyone happy with that concept? Right. Yeah, we're in the middle of a raid though, so if you don't mind. It means that by cleaving is your main target is still getting hit, but if you imagine swinging an axe and you're striking an object, the things that it's hitting around the edge of it that's not your intended target will still be hit. So you cleave by hitting the main thing, but hitting the things on either side of it. No worries. Right, let's get the food out. I mean, for a first attempt, it was pretty decent. It's just needing to be fine-tuned a little bit better. If you are the individual that's about to get hit by the spike as well, make sure you use your personal mitigations, if you can do. And report him on fucking general chat. We'll review that one later. Everyone good? Remember augmented runes? Also, Omega, did you give the bonus EP for the last fight for it being first time guild kill? Do you want to do it just now before we progress? That way we don't end up with a lag spike. No. Because it's an RNG of who ends up with the spikes. So there's no way. There is like weak auras and stuff that folk can have that sort of works in conjunction with each other, but then that's adding to the list of things that folk need to run on their PC, which then adds lag to everyone. And if people's not got the best of machines, it's going to then reduce performance as well. I get what you're saying, but it won't work. It is a complete RNG. It should be 2 melee and 2 range that get it. However, because of our comp, that may not happen. It's a good suggestion. Right, let's ready check. One good hard push on this, and then we'll be able to get a break in. In all honesty, this is actually a better attempt than I've seen in pub groups in the first couple of weeks.
Five,
Remember, this is a bloodlust on pool fight.
3, 2, 1.
Time warp.
There we go.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal. Two by two.
Green flight.
Be a bit tighter to the boss
Taunted.
Watch your
and
step.
commit to the direction you're going. Frontal.
Mana tide.
Two by two. That's better. Remember, mitigate your own damage.
1.
We need
No.
this down so that we can get the torments in. First torment.
Anti-magic zone. Spirit link.
Back we go. Just watch the splash. Come into Spirit Link. Don't be standing outside. It's there to help you. Don't stand in the splash. Splash. Two by two. Come in tight.
Taunt. So.
Special coming.
First team for soak. Two by two. Bear in mind the boss has moved, that means you need to move with it. It goes to the sides of the boss. But there's a big gap.
Taunted.
So.
Special coming.
Ancestral guidance.
It's because you taken him off me too soon. Two by two again. There shouldn't be another soak now.
Green flight.
Only two of
Taunted.
them. Just wait for your oh, you've taken him. Sorry.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal.
Power infusion.
Two by two.
Taunt.
Taunt boss. Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal. Two by two.
Two.
Why does somebody stand in the middle
No.
again?
Healing tide.
Should be second torment, so whoever the DPS group. CR Lavender.
Raise ally.
Two by two.
Bait.
Watch for the leap. There'll be a second leap. That's an unusual one. Get ready for two by two.
Taunted.
That's
Zephyr.
mitigate. Turtle
Ancestral
Marty.
guidance. Mana Tide.
Get ready for two by two after this.
Rewind.
Who didn't move through it?
Taunt boss.
Somebody go and break her out.
Power infusion.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal. Two by two. Oh, no, because it's a heal absorb, it's not a immune absorb.
Taunted.
Second combat potion can be used.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal. I don't think so, unless you've carried the debuff over.
3. Knock.
Dream Flight.
There goes the healer.
Spirit Link.
I can see if you can do it.
Anti-magic zone.
There we go. Somebody ready to see our blade?
Player out.
See him?
Raise ally.
Two by two. Bring them in close. Mitigate your own damage.
Healing Tide.
Use pots to heal yourself if you need to. Move out with the debuffs.
Taunt.
Taunt boss.
Zephyr.
Back in. Two by two.
Drop.
Spear.
Ancestral guidance.
Target you.
Debuff.
Target you.
Oh, there you go.
Taunted.
Drop.
Spear.
Now two by two.
Target you.
Taunt.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss. Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal. Two by two again. Come in close with the ones at the back. We can't cleave if you're too far out.
Mana Tide.
Work on getting your own axe down as well rather than just
Watch
standing
it.
staring at it.
Taunted.
Even if you're a healer, you can still DPS.
Drop.
Spear. Target you.
Knock.
Stunned. Last second. Last push.
AOE incoming.
Come on.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Drop.
Spear.
Spirit Link.
Target you.
Taunt.
I'm stunned.
Taunt.
I'm down. Excuse me.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Minute 40. You might manage this.
Knock. 5.
Unlucky. Right. That's like you could have done, yeah. Blade, you need to do DPS to get your own spear down. It's your job's not just to heal, your job's to DPS and heal. The same as the tank's job isn't just to tank. The quicker they go, the less damage you take. Yeah. Just run back. The same thing is still happening though. People are putting the circles too far back. They need to be brought close to the boss. Now, who's got circle effects you can put in the ground? See as you can put one down. Oh yeah, in fact, actually, we'll use us. So, no. If you come over here. So if you look where we are just now, we'll use this as the imitation as the boss. So if everyone comes over, so you can see it. Now, when you get the circle on you, now if you imagine that the direction we're facing is the direction you would be coming in from, so the tanks are on the opposite side. If you go to the right side now, if you stand on the right of them, if everyone else budges out the way just to the side so you can watch this. So in fact, if you stand where I am, so everyone budge out the way. Can people move out the way, please? That includes you, Neil. The idea is that your circle needs to be sort of touching over. See how we're just at the edge of each other now? Like our consecration isn't quite hitting each other, but the circles are almost touching. The closer the circles is in the left and right sides, the less distance for cleaving, meaning more uptime. It also means that when, like Zenia puts down her spirit link, she can link it over the top of everyone in the circle. If you place yourselves away out at either side, you manage to group yourself together, that's great, but you're putting yourself further out, which means that it's harder for melee classes, including the tanks, to be able to cleave the damage to get your spears down. Our Divine Toe, Avenger's Shield, and Hammer of Righteous, I think it is, will hit the spears, but they need to be close enough to us. Now, I know I say don't put it on the tanks. That just means don't come round to this bloody side and drop it right next to us. Put it close to each other. You want both sets of circles to overlap, but not touch the player in the centre of it. So you're just ever so slightly off-centre to each other. But left and right sides stack directly on top of each other. So whoever's on the left side, stack directly on top of each other. Whoever's on the right side, directly on top of each other. But the two circles that are then formed on the left and right are just ever so slightly off-centred so that they don't overlap the player. So it means that you only get 2 lots of the debuff rather than 4 or 3. Does that make sense to everyone? Right, what we'll do is we'll take a break just now, let folks stretch their legs, clear their minds. Again, it was a good effort, especially for a second time for a guild run. There is lots of improvement in this, we just now need to fine tune it. Once we get the fine tuning out of the way, this will become an easy fight. for everybody that's in the stream, thanks for hanging about, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying this. I used to stream this quite a bit in the previous seasons. We're trying to now get back into it, and we're trying to get the guild to come and support it and watch us and see what we're doing. We're not a pro raiding guild, we're not Method, we're not Liquid, we're none of them. What we are is an average guild, and we will adapt mechanics, and I will try and adapt on the fly to suit the guild's needs. We don't have a high attendance rate tonight. We normally have somewhere between 30 and 15. We do have 20 raiders on the sign up sheet. However, there's a lot of folk dropped off. It is close to Christmas. It is that time of year. People are kind of dropping off. However, we are looking for more players to come, join in, take part, and be part of our raid team. We also have a backup list if people are in the guild and want to be part of the backup list because they can't commit to full raid team. You sign up to the backup list. If there's space on the night, we get you in, but you do need to have the item level to come along with us. Our current item level requirement is 447, which is actually a bit under geared for doing heroic. Some people would probably argue, but for ourselves, we were expecting to still be normal just now. We're actually progressing a lot quicker than we expected. There is potential that we're going to do a bit of LFR tonight as well. I wasn't planning on it, but based on where we're at, it might be worth considering it, but we'll look at it after the break. For me, I'm going to stretch my legs, go to the toilet, and I will catch everyone whenever I return. So hopefully you're enjoying the stream, and hopefully you're still here whenever I get back. Right, I'm back. Ah, I should have grabbed biscuits or something. Okay, back time. This is when you get an AMSR stream. You hear like the rustling of the crisps and me stuff in my face. We're having a debate about raid and mythic keys. What's harder? It's a lazy Susie. It's for whenever I'm doing PC builds, mate. It's so that I can turn the PC round whilst I'm working on it. So it means I can put the components on it and fucking turn it whilst I'm doing work on them. I'm getting them in IKEA. It's not a pizza table. It's a lazy Susie. Engineers tell me it's a pizza. You mentioned the world of food and Omega jumps back on a pizza! Where's the pizza? Beef and onion. What would the Angry Scotsman say? I don't know it. What would the Angry Scotsman say? Oh, breaks up.
1.
Do you know, I used to drink Amber all the time. I stopped drinking it. Right, let's go back to the game. Right, everybody ready? Food. How can everybody be ready if he's not even eating? Look, fucking. The whole point of a ready check is that you are ready to pull, not that you just want to click it to get off your screen. It means you've actually done all your buffs. That includes flasks and temporary weapon enchants. All those little grey icons that you still had are no longer grey. Yeah, this is... Yeah. You mean like how you're still missing the food buff? There's a feast right here. Has everyone got cookies as well? That's the green slimy things on the far right icon. There you go. Right. Let's get ready to go for it. Remember what we spoke about before we went to the break? 2x2 circles just off centered. That way we can get better cleave damage. Focus down your own spike. By doing your own, you also get the cleave on your partners. Quicker they're cleared, quicker you can get back to the boss.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time warp.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal. 2x2. Bring them in. Try and get them a bit closer to each other.
Haunted. Power infusion.
Dodge.
Watch your step.
Frontal. 2x2.
Mana tide.
Bring them in. Help get them down.
1.
First torment will be
No.
up in a second. First torment.
Anti-magic zone.
Stay inside the healing circle. Healing the green one as well for the spirit link. Just don't hit the fire. Look. Oh, we've got 2 healers down. Shard blade.
Raise ally.
2x2. Stop trying to run out.
So.
Special coming.
Rope team, first one.
Taunt
Rewind.
boss.
Ancestral guidance.
2x2.
Taunt.
Bring them in.
Dream flight.
That'll be 3 on one side. I'm assuming, Blade, that was you that made a dramatic leap across the ground and
So.
killed the
Special
entire
coming.
group. Yeah, you just
Haunted.
made his wipe. Everyone fucking wipe it. Stack them on top of each other. All 4 on 1. Under the boss. Everybody stack in. You can still bring the circles tighter together. Remember, it only hits if you overlap the other group. Yeah, so the circles themselves can overlap. By all means, overlap them. Because whoever stood on those spikes should not be moving. All they do is turn, burn the spike, and then run out. As soon as it's turned and burned, then you're free to move. Thanks, Neil. Right, there's the food. Buffs. Mage buff.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Time warp.
Dodge.
Watch your step.
Power
Frontal.
infusion.
And he's come.
Zephyr. Haunted.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal.
Mana tide.
2x2. Bring them tighter together.
1. Knock.
First tournament's got to be coming up. Not just yet. No.
Magic Zone. Dream Flight. Spirit Link.
Player out.
See ya.
Raise Ally.
2x2. Now you need to come in closer with it. You're going too far out.
Taunt. So.
Special coming.
First group, full soak.
Ancestral
2x2. That's better. Stop trying to run out it. Damage it, kill it, and stop trying to
Special
move out.
coming.
You need to stop taunting so soon. 2x2.
Taunt.
Taunt boss.
Again, Neil, you're going too far out. That's why yours takes long
Taunt
to get down.
boss. Taunt boss.
Power Infusion.
Watch your step.
Frontal. 2x2. Blade, you were too far out as well.
Taunted.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal. 2x2. Come in tight.
Dream
Come in
Flight.
close to the boss.
2.
Not on top of the tank, so.
Knock.
Next tournament needs to be done. Should be a group
Healing
already in
Tower.
it. It's the, the
Anti-magic
DPS
zone.
group.
Rewind.
Two by two.
Astral Guidance.
Taunt.
Watch for the leak. Two by two.
Bait.
You need to get ready to bait it.
Taunted. Power
2x2.
Infusion.
Taunt.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal. Two by two. It's three on one side.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal.
Taunted.
Two by two.
3.
You ready for the next tournament as well?
Knock.
Spirit Link.
Let's get Frosty up. Oh, no, he is up. Get Storm up. Fire, I'll get him. 2 by 2.
Ancestral guidance.
Taunt. Debuff.
Target you.
Move out. These only trigger with heals. Back on me.
Drop.
Spear.
2 by 2. We'll just stick together.
Target you.
Just
Healing
mitigate
time.
through it.
Taunted.
Debuff.
Target you.
Remember, these are a heal thing. Whenever you trigger it, it will then drop the things. You just go for it. Get spears again. You need to heal yourselves. Otherwise, you won't drop that debuff.
Taunt.
Target you.
Come on.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Drop.
Spear.
Taunted.
Target you.
Mana tide.
Come on.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
I'm trying to it.
Taunt. Drop.
Spear.
I'm coming to your side.
4.
Target you.
Knock.
Oh, that's cool. Stay away from my side. I've got an idea how long this will take once we get into it.
AOE incoming. Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Don't know. Nah, 5 minutes. Just drop on top. I mean, a lot of what's happening is the same things. Is people are standing too far out. The closer yous are, the quicker we can clear the spikes. By standing further back, you've got what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 melee players not able to help you. Is there any particular reason you use your own food whenever we put out a feast that gives the exact same buff? No, blade. So you've just consumed the fortune cookie that gives primary stats, which is the exact same stats that the feast gives you. I'm just wondering, is there a reason that you're using your own food? I mean, just sell them. Recover the money and go and get the eggs. Have the munch up. No, so the point of that was that you use the raid feast, but if you've died and everyone else has got a buff still active, I will not put out another feast for 1 or 2 people. So you need to have your own food to cover those occasions. Right, we just need a bit of drive, a bit of focus. Make sure that you're coming close enough for the spikes. Don't try and run away from your spikes. Turn around, hit the spike that you're stood at. Clear it. The people that haven't got spikes, try and help those with spikes. And get back to DPS and the boss. The quicker the spikes go, the quicker we get to the boss again. More uptime. Less deaths. Remember combat potions
5,
as well.
4,
You can get 2 in this fight.
2, 1.
Time warp. Time warp.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal. 2 by 2. Like, you know it's coming, don't hover out the back. Stop trying to get out the spike.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal.
Mana tide.
2 by 2.
Taunted.
That'll be 3 on one
Green
side.
flight.
1. Knock.
First torment's going. Yeah, we've lost somebody already.
Ancestral guidance. Anti-magic zone. Spirit
See
link.
ya.
Raise Ella.
Player out.
Rebuff. No, that wasn't a good timing. Two by 2. Again, that'll be 3 on one side. Stop trying to run out them.
So.
Special coming.
First soak team. Yeah.
Rewind.
2 by 2.
So.
Special coming.
Soak team. This is the second group.
Taunted.
2 by 2. That'll be another 3, is it? Who was it?
Taunt.
Taunt boss.
Dodge.
Watch your step.
Frontal. 2 by 2.
Power infusion.
Come in.
Taunted.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal.
Zephyr.
2 by 2. Storm, put a shield over whatever one you're close to.
Anti-magic
2.
zone.
Knock.
Stop trying to run out it. Second torment. Remember, you need to be close to the weapon to actually absorb it.
Healing tide.
Then come back close. It's already finished. Get out the splash. Two by 2.
Bait.
Hold step back so we can bait it away. Two by 2.
Dream flight. Ancestral guidance.
Bait.
Taunted.
Stand the leap. Everyone in it. Wipe it. Yeah, everyone released to repair anyway. We're kind of getting close to that point. No, you're trying to leap out after it's already been placed. You need to stay inside the circle to kill the spear, otherwise it will grip you back and stun you. So as soon as the spears appear, you turn face into the spear without moving away from them at all, nuke them down, then you can move once they're down. Everything alright, Neil? Yeah, everyone wants to have the buffs that are over 6 minutes. So that means reapplying your flash. It will give you the extension, it will take it to 36, or if you're an alchemist, I think it gives you over an hour.
Five,
Remember, you can use your combat potion before the pool.
2, 1.
Time warp.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal.
Power infusion.
2x2. Don't stand inside of the tanks, there's a frontal cleave that comes out on us. Move back a bit, mate. Should be against the wall.
Taunted.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal. 2x2.
Mana tide. Dream flight. Zephyr.
1. Knock.
Going for the next torment. So first group for torment.
Anti-magic zone. Spirit link.
Avoid the flames.
Player out.
Anti-magic zone.
Matt, you need to heal yourself up. Oh, sorry, somebody's got it. Two by two. Stop, try to run out of the spike. Go for the one that was yours
So-
Special
in order
coming.
to get down. First group in for the soak.
Ancestral guide. Rewind.
Sierra Mega.
Taunt.
Taunt
Raise
boss.
Ella.
2 by 2.
Special coming.
Second soap group. Two by two.
Haunted. Power infusion.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal. Two by two.
Green flight.
Taunt.
Watch your
Dodge.
step.
Frontal. Two by two.
Two.
Who's the one away out the back? Next torment. So DPS group has not done a torment.
Anti-magic zone. Healing tide.
Use your mitigations. Two by two.
Bait.
Got Beleep, so it needs to be baited away from him as well. Two by two.
Zephyr.
Bait.
You ready for the leap? We probably have to move. Two by two.
Ancestral guidance. Mana tide.
Sorry, I've got him out.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal now. Two by two.
Taunt.
Green flight.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal. Two by two.
Haunted.
Three.
Spirit link.
Next
No.
tournament's got to come up.
We're going deeper.
Anti-magic zone.
Maybe you can use a combat potion. CR Omega.
Raise Ella.
Yeah, wait for this.
Taunt.
Taunt
Move out.
force.
Start healing.
Healing tide.
They need to be healing in order to get them off.
Haunted.
Move out. Just spread out. Start healing them. You need to heal them off so that we can get the 2x2s in, otherwise this isn't going to work.
Taunt.
Ancestral
Taunt
guidance. Green flight.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal. 2x2. Come in.
Haunted.
Watch
Dodge.
your step.
Frontal. 2x2.
Drop.
Spear.
4.
Target
Mana
you.
tide.
Knock.
I'm back. He's dead. Seriously. Yeah, one with a socket. Right. Get ready up. Make sure you look.
Dreams beneath my blade. How is
Yeah, fuck all. Right, if anybody wants it for transmog,
They have opened the dream lane. Tread carefully. Creatures within are not welcoming to mortals.
obviously I'm concerned that you've got the wrong settings. Pat, you'd be better to take one of these. Because it's got a socket. I know it's the same as you're wearing, but one of these has a socket, so it's actually a minor upgrade for you. Yeah, so this will only cost flight stones to get it to 6 out of 6. It's the exact same item, you just need to upgrade it to the same point, but it gives you a socket. Yep, I'll give you it for free because you've already got it, so there's no need to actually give you a GP deduction because it's the exact same item. And then this one gets popped and sold. You get that one. Right, everyone do the repair thing. Right, we're going to hold off at that just now. There's a couple of things I want to run over for tonight before we get feedback and all the rest of it. I'm going to use a marker system. Right, if you have got talents and gears set up for every boss encounter, go and stand at the skull. Otherwise, go and stand at the hovering moon, not the one that's on the tank, but the hovering one. So, talents for every fight and gear for the different types of encounter. Skull, yes, yeah. So skull is that you've got specific talents for specific encounters. The moon is if you don't. So Blade, you've got specific talents for every fight. Right, can I get the shortened version of this? Do you have talents specifically ready to load in at a moment's notice for every fight? Right, that was all I needed. If you all happen to look over just now, you'll notice that the first three that came over here was the 2 tanks and Zinnia. If you think back to that encounter, the people that survived the longest and most pulls, 2 tanks and Zinnia. What does that tell you? There we go. There is an add-on that you can get. Now, I know Shorty, you're having problems with it, but if you go to the add-on section on Discord, it's not a required add-on, it's a recommended one. Because I don't believe that I should force you to have it, but in order to improve your gameplay, I do recommend that you do have the improved talent loadout. You go into it, you set it up, you use something like U.GG or any theory crafted website, I don't care what one you use, and you use specific talents for specific fights. So you'll have a single target one which you use for simming all your gear at the start of the night, and then you have different talents for every encounter. That means that you might have a couple of different spells for different encounters. You might have more mitigation, you might have more DPS. It depends on the fight. These talents are sort of seen to be optimized for each fight. Now, the likes of U.GG, that's a live source which is updated from the combat logs, from Warcraft logs, which means that those talents generally, if you've selected Raid and Heroic, will be a good match for yourselves. And Bragg just says it's a fantastic add-on. He's on Twitch, by the way, guys. I know I keep bringing up the same sorts of things, and I'm starting to sound a bit like a stuck record, but I'll keep bringing them up until I feel that people are starting to take it on. You need to make sure that you've prepared yourself for each encounter. That means you've got the right talents, you've got the right gear. It also means that when the night's finished, the only way we progress as a guild and keep moving forwards and doing the stuff that we all want to be doing, which is now heroic raiding, is you need to self-analyse your gameplay. There is 3 main sources for this after raid, and we upload the logs. Granted, there's been some logs that have been missing, but that's still something we're working on. But there is Warcraft logs, which gives an overview of everything that happened when folk were using certain abilities, which is good to kind of drill into detail and watch a replay of what was going on. So it means I can go and look and see where folk was standing whenever I was shouting to come in close, and I can find out who it specifically was. There is the WoW Analyzer, which gives you a bit of an idea if you're missing something from your rotation and if you're not casting enough of certain spells. And there is Wipefest. Wipefest will show what mechanics that you are failing on. It'll even then allow you to go back and it'll show a little mini video clip of what it looks like, so you can then reference it to understand what you're needing to do better at. My point is that the only way to progress is to go and be self-critical and self-analyse. If you feel that you don't know how to do it and you're struggling to do it, there is a service, which is the coaching service. You put in a coaching request form and you get help. I will spend any number of hours helping people in this guild so that they get more out of the gameplay, because if I can help yous, it then helps everyone else. Ask Matty how many hours I've spent with him. It was the whole reason that the tier 1 Patreon was set up for 1-to-1 support at one point. And he's muted himself. My point is that we are here to help, but you need to identify that you're wanting help. If you don't start putting yourself forward for coaching, you will be nominated so that we can get an improvement. Now, what this will be based on is if you all go to the raiding guides on Discord, there's a part that then says overview, and then it's got the WoW audit, which is a spreadsheet. You can also get it through the WoW audit website, and there's a link to the spreadsheet. On it just now, as I'm currently looking at it, set that to normal, there's a tab that says raid, and it shows your average DPS performance. The short version of this is if it's in grey, something is going wrong. You need to look at what you're doing to improve it. Either look at it yourself or come and ask for help. I don't want to name call, but you can all see it anyway. The reason I'm not going to name call is because I'm not going to broadcast it across Twitch to people in the guild that are watching. It's up to you as individuals to seek and ask for help. If you don't do it, like I says, I will start nominating you. If you don't take it up, you don't come forward. The whole point of this is to make things run smoothly and better and to improve. Anybody get any comments they want to add into that? Nobody? Right. Is everyone going to fill in the event feedback form tonight? Right, so Neil, are you going to fill out the feedback form? So everyone either fills it out or we do it verbally, top to bottom, and we take up more time sat here. Thank you very much. Everyone happy? Right. There's sort of 25 minutes before the event finishes. The people I mentioned at the start of the night that really need to be doing LFR to get some more gear, I suggest you organise amongst yourselves and ask if there's anybody else willing to come along to go and do LFR. For those that are wanting to get off early and go and do other things to relax for tonight, then have a good night. Remember, tomorrow is Keys. Tuesday is some transmoggy thing. It's also a second opportunity for you to maybe consider doing the LFR at that point, because there's nothing major happening in the guild. Anybody get anything they want to add in? Yep, Predator, I'll help you out with your Mythic Plus as well. Right, my closing point for tonight. Well done. That is a good push. It is good progress. Omega is going to give out the bonus EP for this for tonight. Like I said whenever we done this pool earlier, is that I went into pug groups that didn't get as close on half the runs. We just need to tighten up on the mechanics and we'll get it. This will start to become a lot easier as we progress forwards. Also, going forward, we are no longer going to be doing any more LFR. I know it is on the general timeline, like I says. If we are ahead of that timeline, I will step up what we're going to be doing. So no more LFR for guild runs from this point forwards. I think we've only got another couple of events anyway before we take a couple of weeks Christmas break. Well, a week and a bit. Bearing in mind, Wing 4 comes out next week for LFR, but we will not be running it as a guild. There you go, you've already got a tank. No worries. Right, I'm going to jump up and say hi to Predator because he's still watching the stream. For those that are going to go and do the LFR, good luck, guys. Yep. Bragg will be about and he'll go over with you. So he'll still do it. Take care. Right, I'm going to jump up. You're right, dude. Hang on. I'll back in a second. How much Bragg says he'll be on in about 20 minutes. Happy days. Right, I'm back. I'm just starting to folk on Discord. Yeah, I would probably try and focus on what your build should be, because otherwise you're picking up the slack for other people, which then that in turn does not help the overall output. We're talking about the whole talent thing and who's using what, why you would use them, and the impact that has by swapping them in and out. Yeah. Yeah, it was one of those things. Look, I mentioned this a couple of weeks back. Look, there's a thing that people that are dyslexic tend to recognise patterns a lot quicker than most people, and it was just like one of these fucking eureka moments. I spotted it during one of the pools. The thing I was talking about was there's a spike goes out on the first boss. It goes directly through it. Yeah, so the way that it works out now is what you really should have is like people that spread out on the axis completely to the very ends of it. And I think there's 4 ads all the way along each line. So there's, I think it's 4 because I'm pretty sure there's ones directly under the tanks. And then there's like, so it's like near middle, far middle, far. So there's 4 on each. So the idea is that you would put the circle over the top of middle, near, middle, far and far. And that way that you spawn in sort of 6 ads. Then whenever it does its next beam in each direction, it already cuts through where the puddles is. And then it means that the remaining puddles actually can just get fucking put to the side. Because they're not needed. And then the only ads that are left is essentially the ones that are directly under the tank at that point, which would give you 8 in the initial burst. Yeah. Somebody just asked me what progress are we? What was it? 9 and 2. Is it 9 or 8? Yeah, 2 and 9. Heroic. Right, let's have a look. Hopefully my combat logs have got. I know I've muted myself on Discord as well. Please let the log be there. I'm just looking to see if the combat logs have actually recorded everything this time. I think it possibly has. Right. Thank God the logs have worked this time, so it's uploading them. I have a funny feeling that actually the thing that made it work is a totally different add-on I'm running, which is to do with my stream. It's I think I know what's potentially the issue on it, which is more to do with believe it or not, it's a UI configuration. It's nothing to do with add-ons. It's a UI thing, because I was reading an article about it the other day there. Right, so guild logs, let's have a look. So I don't know how many wipes we had, but this was recorded a total of 9 wipes and 2 kills. Yeah, so 4 wipes on the first one and a kill, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wipes on the second one and a kill. That kind of sounds a bit right, to be honest. And yeah, so the timings sort of make sense as well. So first trash was killed at 6:31 PM, which would be just as we've started. That makes sense. So that was good setup time as well tonight. So that's the trash up to the first boss. First pull on the boss is then... No, they're all up. Rankings, let's have a look at this a second. Yes. So, if you look at... So I can now see the overview. I mean, part of tonight's thing as well is that because the comp that we have, it will make an impact as well. Look, the better the DPS is, the better the parsing looks for some people. Yeah, mate, it was a good solid push. Let me see if I can bring this up. No worries, thanks for coming along. It was good to see you. Hopefully you get your PC for Christmas. And if you're looking for a guild, we're on the EU-Doomhammer. You're welcome to come and join us. Let me have a look. I'm going to bring up this overview page so you can have a look at it. It's that one specifically. Don't have anything else open. Yeah, that's fine. Go to gameplay. So this here's the log so you can all see what I'm talking about. Sorry, I'll unmute myself back on Discord. I was just replying on Twitch. So this is actually on Twitch if you want to see what I'm looking at just now. So you can see like both you and Frosty's. So yours shows being green in terms of DPS. Now bear in mind there's a lot of trash in it. So if you go to the boss, you can see that sort of replicates why that is. But again, yeah. But by making sure, so this is the first week I've actually set my own talents because I'm working into heroic, so I only really start going for specific talent builds from the point of heroic. And this is where you should start to see my pars now starting to creep up more as well. And also now I've got a 4-set bonus that has another fucking huge Brucey bonus on everything. And again, you can see like Zanir, like, her DPS output, you really can't fucking match it for a healer. It's down there. I mean, in terms of execution and speed of the fights, they're certainly not a big push. Look, you can see that because they're 10s across the board. You can also see, again, the amount of healing that I done in this one, or tonight's, is far higher than I would ever do. But that's because, again, it's the comp that sort of had an impact on it, because I didn't want to bench MD tonight because this was our first time going into it, and I know that we can get it. It's just going to be a bit more technical. But it does mean that I need to fucking heal myself more than I would normally do. Yeah, I know. Well, I don't know about that. I could fucking disagree with you. Yeah. And I'm 86, 81. Yeah, but you only ever look at from the kill points. Yeah. Right. I want to go into that because I want to have a replay of this. I want to see who is standing out the back. Well, that's a warlock. I mean, the logs are all the same. So, Blade's standing a bit far out from the outset. Omega's standing a bit far out for the outset, which means that they've got a lot of running in for the spikes. That's Blade standing too far out. Not Blade, sorry, Neil. So, is Omega about? Yeah, the one thing I keep seeing, and I'm pretty sure this was the thing I kept spotting even during the raid on this, is Neil's placement is always far out from where the group's meant to be. The one thing with you, Matt, you need to stop standing round this corner for us. There's a frontal damage. If you look at the tanks, we're glued together. Right, let's have a look at mechanics, which is done through Whitefest. Got to bring up the WoW analyzer as well. So it's getting hit by the balls as they get healed. It's the circle. So whenever it gets healed, there's a orb that comes out. In Heroic, there's only 3 orbs that comes out, as far as I remember, and then Mythic's 5. Is it? Spikes. So the duration for spikes take them down, so they must last for a maximum of 14 seconds before they come off. So maybe they don't. Blisting Spear. Does that not give a debuff? I thought that did. Oh yeah, they suffer from blistered. I need to go and find that as an ability, find out what them blistered is. Yeah, the axe. Are you talking about the soak? Yeah. So the first soak, who was meant to be in group 1 for the first soak? Let me go to assignment plan. First soak, Frosty, Shorty, Neil, Omega. Shorty and Neil was not in it, and they should have been, which happens at 1 minute 35. Now to confirm that they were alive at 1 minute 35, and it's not that they were dead. Yeah, so those are 3 that, well, yeah, so 1, 2 people that didn't do it. Hamas, I don't know how you ended up in the second soak as well. Yeah, you're in it. So Lavender's not in any of them. Heal plan, nope. Assignment plan. Lavender should have been in the second, wasn't in it. And this is actually one of the, so when it shows under the EPGP for knowing the mechanics and it failing to explain an encounter, that's going to get tweaked to failing an assignment. Yeah. Right, so that's the soak. Oh shit, fuck. Died from different things, so Omega's dying from that one. Go back to that. So the thing that people need to watch for, and this is one for you, Storm, is you really want to be DPSing the boss and cleaving outwards to the spikes and not running into the puddle, because you start taking damage from going in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't, because it's down to the people need to clear them themselves, and that's how I was saying about cleave damage on the spikes, because you want maximum uptime on the boss, because then that in turn shortens the fight. A couple of folk getting hit by spikes. That's the frontals. That's the torments. So that one that I've got 5 is because I had to go and help Zenil. The only person not to have used combat potion tonight is Shorty in that pool. In fact, most people getting 2 combat potions in, apart from Neil Blade. The thing is, I shouldn't need to call it, because it should be based around your own CDs when you actually use it. Like, you don't just use it on cooldown, it's you cast it during the point of your CDs to maximise your output. So if you go and look at any of my logs, I will always pre-pot, because that's part of my pre-cast sequence, which for me, my pre-cast is Arcane Torrent, Sentinel, the Tank and Trinket, and Combat Potion. So 4 things. As a Tank and Trinket is up there. It's the only other one that you'd pair with it would be the Cheat Death Trinket for doing keys. So, and the Cheat Death would be your ultimate paired for keys. It's not the best for raid, because I don't really need as much mitigation and stuff from it. But it is definitely one of the trinkets that you'd use for keys. Right, so us 4 done that one. Omega was dead, so I made up the extra for that group. And Omega must have been dead at 3:04 as well then. Yeah. Yeah, she's dead at that point as well. So it should have been Shorty, Neil, Lavender and Pit. Shorty, Neil, Lavender, Pit. Yeah. Tell me about you being dead. Stood in the landing zone, so that's the stuff hitting the ground, which isn't too bad. Refreshing healing pot. What one's that? Is that the old level 71s? Yeah, it is. Yeah. I need to set up that for shortly then, because she's using her healing pot instead of her cookies. I thought she had that. Is that a weak aura? Is that an add-on? Shouldn't do. I mean, yeah, it's a sequence of what to use based, so you can untick that, but it's designed to use the most efficient heal thing first, because cookies you can only use one per encounter, and healing potions has got a 5-minute cooldown, so you can only use one cookie per encounter, and every 5 minutes you can use a combat potion. So the way that it's set out is to use your personal healing ability first, because then it comes off the GCD, and then it will move on to cookies next, and then the last one will always be the highest healing pot in your bag. But you can turn off the one for yourself. Right, so that's looking alright. Yeah, no, wasn't it? Mechanics. You massively failed. there's no other way to put that. Well, it's true. The numbers don't lie. 100. It's 10%. It's 10% of mechanics executed efficiently. I need to use this a bit more efficient. Fuck me, my consecration went well. I need to get a belt enchant for that actually, because I'm not going to be changing it anytime soon. Yeah, I was about to say. I need to work on that a little bit more. for anybody that's watching the stream still, that's how I look over how folks performing. Is we use Warcraft logs to watch replays, a WoW analyzer for specific fight stuff, like mechanics of how players are performing, to be able to identify mechanics that they're missing from the rotation, and then Whitefest, which is for mechanics in fight, what's need to be worked on for that. Anyway, on that note, I am going to probably finish up streaming for tonight. We will be back tomorrow. We are doing Mythic Keys tomorrow as a guild. If anybody wants to come watch that, that'll be entertaining. You'll get to see me ripping my hair out probably at a couple of them. Well, actually, maybe not, because we're going back to our old system of groups going back to based on eye level brackets and stuff. And then Tuesday, there's nothing planned for the guild. It's a bit of a chill day for me. And then what's the next one? What do I think? Oh, back to reset. Raid on Wednesday. So, hopefully I will see everyone tomorrow or on Wednesday. For those that joined me for following tonight, I know there's quite a few of you. Predator, cheers man. Jaden, if you're about as well. Inwood or Inwoo, again, thanks. Angel and Asmod. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing folks' names right. Thank you everyone for the follows. And I will hopefully catch yous tomorrow. Tuesday we might do a bit of DIY actually. There's nothing happening in the guild, so I've got some work to do about here. So you never know, you might get a behind the scenes look at the loft space. Well, thank you once again. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the support from those from the guild. And there's dudes.